Adobe Illustrator is a very powerful program. It can be quite challenging at times. In this tutorial, we are going to review 9 of my top features and methods that I use every day. Let us jump into exploring Illustrator tools. Here I have a circle and a polygon. Choose both and create a blend by pressing Command or Control, Option or Alt, and B. Then, double-click on the blend tool to fine-tune it. Pick specified steps and adjust the number. I am trying to make the shape of a UK 50p coin, which is in our currency. Now, head to Object and Expand, targeting the blend. Ungroup it perhaps once or twice. Then, select from the in-between forms the one that fits your needs. This approach is ideal for a 7-sided shape with edges curving outward a bit. That is why I blended it with a circle. Now, if you have ever puzzled over why text does not center properly inside a shape in Illustrator, this next tip might explain it. Alright, this one frustrated me for years, and I know it still bothers some students. Select both the text and its container. It might be a circle, rectangle, or anything. Then, align them in the center. If we zoom in, we see it is not centered. The text sits too high. The cause is that Illustrator defaults to aligning to the bounding box. So, if I add a G and select the text, the bounding box grows taller for the lower G. Let us select all again and click the container once more. This sets it as the key object, which stays put. Then, enable Align to Glyph Bounds. Now, try aligning again, and it aligns to the glyph, not the box. You might know about merging shapes using the Pathfinder panel. But this is often permanent. There is a non-destructive way that lets you edit or undo completely. I got this wrong for years, but no longer. Select the house main body and the door. Instead of standard Pathfinder, hold Option or Alt and click. This makes a compound shape. Double-click to enter and edit each shape separately. The shapes update in real time. It is like a live Pathfinder effect. Do the same for other house parts. If curious, there are hidden Pathfinder options, but we skip them now. Hold Option or Alt, click Unite, for full flexibility. Move the shapes around freely. You can release the compound shape to get back originals. Okay, so you have sketched a logo or illustration with pieces all over, and you want to color it fast. It seems tough, but it is simple with 2 tools. Here is a rough icon with various line pieces. It looks messy, many separate parts, not tidy. Start by selecting everything. Then, take the Shape Builder tool. Click and drag through some parts to merge them. But also single-click each segment. This is key, even if nothing looks changed. Now, grab the Live Paint Bucket tool. Now, those clicked segments let you color each area separately. Let us apply colors. It is super simple, just click. With the tool on, change colors. There you go. Nice effects added. There is an easy method to make symmetric graphics, icons, or logos in Illustrator, using Mirror Repeat. We will do this now, showing the top way to create a heart. So, with the pen tool, click and drag holding Shift at 45-degree angle. Then, click to add a point below and curve it for half a heart. Select it with the Selection tool. Go to Object, down to Repeat, choose Mirror. It mirrors the half heart. We see it was not perfect at first. But no issue, use direct selection to adjust the points. Changes show live. You can shape the ideal heart fast and easy. One annoying thing with this tool is double-clicking out makes a mirror repeat group, which can complicate things. If you expand the group, switch to outline mode with Command or Control Y. You see a strange box left around. With direct selection, delete that box. It is a remnant from the repeat. With it removed, it causes less trouble. This tip is great for quickly snapping several anchor points to one location. Our heart has a gap at the top. Direct select the points, press Command or Control, Option or Alt, J. They average out to overlap, then join as usual. The best method to create a squircle, which is a mix of square and circle. Begin with a circle. Apply effect, warp, inflate. Slide the control from right to left to get a rounded square. Avoid making a diamond. Tweak other settings if necessary. Scale it to adjust the form, like for a YouTube play button. Copy appearance and effects in one quick step. I used to do this incorrectly. Open the Appearance panel. Select the source shape that has the effects. Drag its thumbnail to the target shape, and it applies right away. This last tip is amazing, I found it not long ago. Apply a gradient over a line icon with multiple shapes, flowing across all, while keeping it editable. The icon is in gray and black. A regular gradient applies to each shape separately, which is not ideal. The old method was to expand, but you lose the ability to edit. Instead, select everything, press Command or Control 8 to make a compound path. Now the gradient flows through the whole thing, and strokes remain editable. Incredible!